guys, welcome back to another video. I'm not really sure what this video is, to be honest, because today I'm going to be doing a bunch of different things. I'm going to show you some magic, I'm going to teach you some magic. However, we're going to start this video with something pretty interesting, because if you've been watching the channel for a while, you will know that I have a sort of passive interest in wallets. I like minimal wallets and interesting designs of wallets, both magical and non-magical. I did a video where I reviewed a bunch, and this is one that I've got since that video. So you wouldn't have seen this in the video. As you can see, it is actually completely clear, and it's what they call an RFID wallet. So it sort of deflects, you know, nasty contactless payments when you're not expecting it. I've got a £5 note. I'm going to show you something pretty cool with it. If I slot it in, I'm going to change the camera angle just to show this a little bit clearer. So we have here £5 note in the wallet, and we're going to take this, which is a bank card. Watch very closely. I'm going to slot the card in underneath the £5 note, as you can see, completely underneath. And if you just watch, it's actually going to melt. You can start to see it melt all the way through until it is completely on top of the £5 note. You can examine the card, the note, the wallet is completely empty. And that is a little visual slow-mo trick with my wallet and some money. I love tricks like that, just sort of taking a moment of magic and slowing it down, because all too often in magic, the thing happens either really quickly or covered up. Which is strange when you think about it, because as magicians, we're trying to recreate what it would be like if we could do the impossible, yeah? So if we really could do the impossible, it wouldn't be done really quickly. We would want to slow it down and show the impossible thing happening, and we also wouldn't cover it up. Like when a coin is vanished, we wouldn't put it into our hand, close it up, and then vanish it and show that it's gone. Because the vanish, we don't see the vanish, we've just seen that the vanish has happened. If we could actually do magic, we would put the coin in our hand and it would fade away into dust and just be completely, you know, disappear. Did I just say it would be completely disappear? That's not a sentence. You know what I mean though. Now obviously, I get it, I get why this happens. You cover it up or you make it happen really quickly to hide the method. But tricks like that show that every so often it is kind of nice to slow the magic moment down. So I'm going to teach you something where the magic moment is slowed down. This uses a deck of cards, and for this you are going to have a card selected or chosen or whatever. So in this case we take the 6 of hearts, and just by placing it on the deck just like this, we take it and slowly you start to see that card melt away until it is completely gone. And that is a slow-mo card vanish. Just a little move, some of you will know how this works. This is actually a variation on a colour change. So the original intention for this move is to change one card for another, be it a switch or a visual colour change. But if you adapt it slightly, this isn't my idea, but it's an age-old principle invented by ESDDI. So ESDDI is dead. This is now just a public move that anyone can do and anyone can teach. So it's kind of interesting. I will show you with another card. Let's say the 2 of hearts. You place it on the deck and you want it to be about halfway. When your hand comes across, you're going to essentially mimic the action of going from here to here and vanish the card. But in order to do that, you're actually going to be taking this card on top of this one. So with the sort of heel of your hand and sort of this area, it's not really down here, it's more sort of halfway across your hand. You're going to contact this card, kind of difficult to show, but if I go at this angle, sort of pry my hands open a bit, you can see that this card is going to be pulled out and on top. And that's going to line up perfectly with the back of the deck. And that's quite an easy part of the trick. Actually, the rest of it is pretty much just acting, because this bit here, this is all just acting. The card is just like this. I'm just moving my hand to sort of mimic, but it really gives the illusion that that card is melting away. Now, when you get to here, you want to make sure that your index finger that is holding the deck is extended outwards to the edge of the card. And as soon as that card is covered right there, at this moment, this finger is going to push that card fully under, and the vanish almost happens out here. It doesn't happen close to the deck like this, it happens out here. and then you can turn the deck, you can show your hands, and it's completely gone. Now there's a nice little bit of acting here that you can do with your finger. A bit of acting with your finger, that's not an expression I thought I'd ever say. When this card pushes that one in, so if I lift my hand out of the way, it just does that, it just pushes the card in. What you really want to avoid is this. Now did you see what I did wrong there? What I did wrong was my finger was here, whereas before it was here. So I'm telling my audience, if I do that, I'm just telling my audience that my finger has gone from here to here, and they will work out that I've pushed the card, because my finger has moved. So what you want is, as soon as that card has been pushed in, this finger needs to return to here, so that when you come back, nothing has changed under the cover of the hand, absolutely nothing has changed, and that card can disappear at your fingertips. And now I'm going to show you something which is really cool, which can make a vanish happen, again, really, really slowly. I just need to show you. I can't explain it, I need to show you, it's pretty cool. I've angled the camera as if you were here in the room just looking down at your own hand. And we're going to pretend this is your hand, but this would work with your hand. Obviously I can't use your hand because you're on the other side of the video. So we've got this Sharpie just in the hand and this clear card. Obviously you can see the Sharpie, it's just a clear card. And if I just rub like this, you will see that that Sharpie disappears completely. No matter where I move this, the Sharpie is completely invisible. You can see my hand still, but not the Sharpie. How cool is that illusion? This is just a self-contained illusion in this card. There's nothing weird going on here. There's no actual trickery in the room. It is just this card. It's to do with the refractive index of the card, I believe. I've actually shown this before in my wish.com video. This is such a cool optical illusion, and it's a real moment of slow-mo magic because you can actually get the center of this Sharpie to fade away in their view. They're looking at it and it just fades away. It's incredible. But I really want to come up with a magical use for that. And I'm not going to do it in this video because it will take some time to perfect, but imagine having it so that once the illusion is done, and it's just so trippy, you move the card away and you're just left with two ends of the Sharpie, just separate bits of Sharpie, and the middle actually has disappeared. Just turning an optical illusion into an actual physical magic trick. I think that would be really cool, so I'm going to be working on that. And if you want to work on that idea and send it to me, email it. I'm sure I'll appreciate that. So there we have it, that is this video. I'm not really sure what it was, just showing you a few pieces of magic and interesting little things. Hopefully you took something away from it, and if you did, make sure to click the thumbs up button down below if you did enjoy this, and you want to see more things like this. I don't really know what it is, maybe we'll get a name for videos like this one day, instead of just me doing this hand gesture. Make sure also to subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I will be making videos quite regularly throughout the coming months and years. So yeah, cheers for watching, and I will see you in the next one.